Okay, so I always try to bring you guys new technology that Cat's come out with. As soon as I get it, I try to show you. Well, I've actually got something that's pretty cool, and I think you might like it too. It's kind of going to make it a little more fun for us as operators out here in the field. As you can see here, I'm sure none of you guys have this symbol here. There's only like 100 people in the world with it right now. That symbol means operator coaching. And at first I started thinking, okay, well, is it like gonna teach you how to like operate better, or what's it gonna do? And they were explaining it to me, and they're like, well, you know, if you rack the bucket or something and you get an end of impact or impact at the end of cylinder, you know, it's gonna come up with a bunch of machine health things. I was like, man, that doesn't really sound like a good idea to purchase an option that, you know, is going to snitch on me. Well, let me nip that thought in the butt right away, because it's running in the background whether you buy it or not. It just makes the information readily accessible to you so that you as a company know what each operator is doing right and what they're doing wrong. Let's go into the features here and I'll show you. So the reason we put this on this machine is because this is a tilt rotor, and I kind of want this machine to be taken care of. So we open up the operator coaching app. You're definitely going to want to set yourself up with a password. Each operator needs a password. So it goes off the password, but it does give an operator name. They're probably going to end up working on trying to get that name to come to Vision Link. If you see here, the bar just went down because my idle rate now is 33%. If we go down into the coaching setting, you can see max idle rate target is 30%. Let's just check out all the warnings it gives you from machine health. So you get swing impact, which is a pretty important thing. You don't want to be swinging and hitting something. A machine drop impact. Digging over rear of the machine. Okay, so the TikTok commenters got into Cat somehow, some way, and said that you can't do this. End of cylinder operation. End of cylinder impact. Tamping impact. Travel with work tool in the ground. So what I'm going to do is simulate a end of cylinder impact. I'll go ahead and go back to home, engage this, we'll pick up and run it out. Instantly comes up, operator coaching, impacted end of cylinder detected. Bring her back down here. So now we go back in and we're going to have one machine health warning. So if we open that up and come down here, we can actually see what it's saying. Operator coaching detects if a cylinder impacts the end of a stroke at a high velocity. The number of detected end of stroke impacts is represented in the chart. Excessive force will occur inside the cylinder if this impact occurs. This will reduce the life of the cylinder. To avoid this, always operate functions with moderate speed towards the end of the cylinder stroke. Gives you a little picture. I don't know what that means, but yes, you don't want to go all the way out, okay? Some of you guys are probably thinking, man, this is stupid. I mean, we got to rack our bucket. They know that, okay? They know that. But there are people out there that will constantly boom, boom, impact the end of the cylinder. And those guys are going to show up when they have a lot. If you're racking it, 10 times a day, you're only going to get 10 warnings. However, I understand you do get penalized on the grading sheet, but you'll still be able to compete with the other people who are doing it worse than you. You'll be way better, okay? So let's go ahead and get out of that. Let's go on to the next part. So not just machine health pops up, you also have operational efficiency. Hydraulic power utilization, auto dig boost utilization, boom assist utilization, dig stall due to stick position, bucket angle during dig, hydraulic relief, engine idle, engine speed setting too high, and unstable digging. You may want to rewind that. That was a lot. Now listen, okay? I have got popped on this one twice so far. So having the bucket down at this angle and pulling, they can tell how much power I'm using doing that. So it's not efficient, all right? So it taught me that. It did teach me to focus on trying to get that angle right. Now granted, it doesn't know everything. So I got popped on it today for trying to cut hard. It was lime stabilized dirt, and I had the bucket straight up and down because it's got that smooth edge on it, and I was trying to cut through lime stabilized dirt. So I triggered that. don't worry about that. It's going to improve as it goes, but this is it's pretty accurate on what you're doing right and wrong. Auto dig boost utilization, I don't really think it matters. I haven't seen anything on that. Boom assist utilization, I don't really like that because we run Trimble autos, so I don't even have, if you look, I don't have an option. Oh shoot, well, okay. I do have the option because my screen's on, but as soon as I turn my screen on, this all goes away. Booting up my screen just to prove it. Now that my screen's loaded up, these are the only options I have. If I shut my screen off, I can turn boom assist on and off. Now, I'm already at like 5 minutes into this video, so I'm just showing you what it is. I'll tell you, like, okay, engine speed setting too high. Now, if you're like me, I don't know why there's like 7 or 10 little different numbers here. It's either on or off. And I told them that. But what they're trying to say is exactly this. You can open all of these. I'm not going to do it in this video. If you want to know what something means, I can do a video on it. But look, operator coaching detects if the engine speed setting is too high for recent operations. The number of detection is represented in the chart. Select an engine speed setting that corresponds with the hydraulic performance needed for each task. Additionally, utilize eco mode or smart mode, which then controls the engine speed setting automatically. So yes, that's helpful if you're looking for efficiency. As you can see right here, I was in smart mode earlier. If you didn't know about those modes, see, it taught you something. So smart mode, I think, is the best. I guess if you really want to save some money on fuel, eco mode's your way to go. But if you don't want to get anything done, then go into eco mode. Guys, I hope you got it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Look at my bar. It just steadily going down because the time I've taken to do this is 60% idle time, so I'm gonna be in big trouble and probably gonna lose my job over this video. So if you would, get into the comments, like the video, share this to somebody if you think it's good. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this is something you'd be interested in, or do you think this is something that is a total waste of time? If you want to know what the price of it is, it's about $3,000. The cons of it are, once you're done with the machine, you don't get to take it with you. It's a code that you turn on. However, I will tell you guys, if you want to try it and just grade yourself, it's got a 100-hour trial. Just ask your cat dealer to turn on that 100-hour trial for operator coaching and see if you like it. See if it applies to you. Thanks for watching, guys. And like I said, if you got any questions, I can do more videos on it once I learn more about it. I've only got about 2 days with it right now, and I really do like it.